Hello again. I wanted to talk today about the golden rules. There are, or my golden rules, when interacting with somebody with dementia, and it is something that I talk about in the education sessions that I'm currently doing with all of our Bluebird Care assistants. But in the new year, I'm going to be rolling out these education sessions to family carers like yourselves out in the community. So more about that later, but the golden rules. The first golden rule is don't argue with somebody with dementia, or don't disagree. Don't disagree with somebody with dementia. If they say that there's a black cat on the white rug, then you absolutely believe them. If you can see that there isn't a black cat on the white rug, it doesn't matter. What is important is that you say to them, well, never seen a black cat there before. I wonder what he's doing. What do you think he's doing? I'm trying not to put questions in this, but you'll see that I tried to make it a statement as opposed to a question, but I slipped at the end. That's okay. We just move on. So say your person with dementia thought that was I don't know, Penelope Keith on the television, and it clearly wasn't. And you say, oh yes, Penelope Keith, she was in that programme, The Good Life, wasn't she? And wasn't that great? They used to, blah, 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 blah. So you pick up on what they say and you, figuratively speaking, pop the subject back to them in the hope that they will then come back to you. So this is alluding to the verbal ping pong that I talk about in other chats like this. So it's from Oliver James's book, Contented Dementia. So you never argue, you never disagree, you always go into their reality. So that's actually golden rule number 2. Golden rule number 2, go into their reality. See things from their perspective. So if they, I'm trying to think of an example now. If they are finding walking up the hill really challenging, then you might want to think, okay, perhaps it's time for a little rest. There's a lovely bench. Look at that beautiful view. Let's sit down and have a little rest. So you can see that they're struggling, they're getting tired, don't want them to fall over. So let's sit down and have a rest. If all they do all day is sit in their armchair and watch birds through the window, then we want to change that. But thinking that watching birds is something that they like to do, you might want to take them out somewhere where they can watch birds. So where my parents used to live, there was road bird gardens, and you could walk along the aviaries and look at macaws and parakeets and toucans and whatever. So if they're an ornithologist, you stick with the bird theme and you think of a little day trip for a couple of hours just to take them out to do something different. Whatever their interest is in, that's what we want to focus on. If they love model trains, then we'll talk about model trains or do a puzzle with model trains on it. Anything to engage with that person. So that was golden rule number 2. Golden rule number 3 is we want to focus on positive emotions. And making your person with dementia feel happy and feel contented is absolutely the golden rule. So I'm going to go into this in more detail in my next chat.